Okay, what's up fellas? So this has probably been my most overdue video, but the DJI MAVIC 3 CINE is finally here. We have been waiting over 3 years for this to come out, and 3 months ago it finally did. But check out some footage. Okay, let's open up this bag. And here is the thing we're all here for. It does feel like I'm unboxing a military assault rifle. This thing is built like an absolute tank. It comes with this strap-on that you get when you first unbox it, and this is kind of like the carrying case for the drone, and as mentioned before, it comes in this bag right here. Let's just slide this off. You have to be very careful not to damage the gimbal. Oh baby, if this doesn't make you hard, nothing will. Okay, so this is pretty much the drone at its full scale. So this thing is said to have a kilometrage of 10 kilometers. It means you can pretty much fly this thing 10 kilometers away from you, which is ridiculous. The camera quality has been updated to 5.1K. Apart from the main camera, it has this little camera on the top that is made for slow motions and time lapses, which are great quality. I haven't really filmed any of those. But let's just go through the body first. Okay, so the first off and most obvious thing is that this model is pretty robust and heavy than its predecessor. It weighs more, it feels more premium. As mentioned before, the camera feels way more premium. The camera module is way bigger, the stabilization has been improved. You got your cameras all over the body. You can't really see that because of the wings, but here they are. You also get kind of a new battery mechanism, so you have to press this right here and the battery will slide out here. And the battery comes in this, I like to call this military grade casing, because you can probably kill someone with this battery. And then on the top you get this USB-C port. There is USB Type-C, I really hope you can see that. You insert your micro SD card in there. The absolute, okay, apart from the camera, the number 2 best thing about this drone, the MAVIC 3 CINE version, just in case you weren't aware, there's the MAVIC 3, which is kind of the baseline version, and the MAVIC 3 CINE, which is this version. The baseline version has 8 GB of default storage built into the drone. Now, the MAVIC 3 CINE has 1 TB of storage built into the drone, and you never have to worry about getting an extra CD card. Maybe with this previous model you're worrying about, oh, maybe the read and write speed is too slow on my CD card. Bullshit. Everything is adapted for this drone for 5.1K up to 30 FPS, and this thing is just a masterpiece in its own right. You got your vent right here to, you know, cool the drone down. I'm not really sure if you had this on its predecessor, but it's still pretty cool to have. And I think that's pretty much it for the body. Okay, one of the most anticipated things of this drone is its controller, and DJI never fails to impress me. This thing does not require a phone anymore. I'm pretty sure there is the option to still record through your phone, but who would do that when you have an entire screen? And the controller feels better, it feels way more premium, it's way heavier. You pretty much got your standard controller buttons, all this DJI stuff, except that the sticks, the control sticks, are now lodged in here. And believe it or not, they made an entire operating system, an entire UI and all that, just for flying this drone. There is an actual UI controlling this. Look at this. Everything, files, gallery. This is pretty much like an Android based type UI, but you know, I don't really care. The screen has the ability to record itself, which I don't really know why, but maybe for like a recording tutorial or whatever. But that feature is still pretty cool to have. On here you have your normal USB-C type port and specific HDMI port and another SD card slot, mini SD. You have your C1 and C2 buttons on the back, pretty much your standard DJI package. The return to home button is still here, although I am extremely afraid to use it because I'm really scared that £4,000 will just fly into a tree. Now when you get the usual package, you just get a drone, a controller and 1 battery and all necessary chargers, I'm pretty sure. But I got the Fly More combo and you get 2 extra batteries and, believe it or not, 2 packs of ND filters. I'm not an average ND filter user, but how cool is that? The third battery is in the DJI MAVIC 3 CINE currently. apparently, but you get two same military grade batteries. All of these last for 40 minutes, every single one of them. So you get 120 minutes of flight time. That's 2 hours in the air, and that is more than enough to capture your shot no matter what you're doing. You get your 3 battery standard charging brick, and the part that I don't use almost never are the 2 packs of ND filters. Let's just open these up quickly. Bang, look at that. There's 8 of them. There's 4 here and there's 4 in the other one. Well, these are not all the same, but I'm gonna have to look what color they give the camera on the internet, because I haven't even taken one out yet. I haven't even applied one yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these, but I'm gonna use these at some point. For the last couple of years, the DJI Inspire 2 was kind of the wow and ultimate drone. Now the king has been knocked off its throne and the DJI MAVIC 3 CINE came along. This drone is currently being used for everything. It's currently huge on the internet. Every single camera filmmaker YouTuber that I know, Peter McKinnon, Potato Jet, Gene Nagara, that is the same person, Mati Hapoja, every single one of them is using this drone, even Parker Wolbeck. Okay, now the final and probably most boring piece of the video, or for some people more interesting, would I recommend this drone to you guys or whoever? Okay, first I would like to start, this is not an amateur user drone. If you're an amateur drone user that doesn't fly around a lot, you can get the DJI MAVIC Mini 2. Great beginner drone, honestly. This is a professional drone for professional shootings. It has better quality than some cinema cameras, and I would say that if you're experienced enough or intermediate, you can probably get this drone. I don't see why not. If you're willing to spend that much money on a drone, then this is a great option for you, and this will definitely last you over 3 years if you don't break into a tree. I'm gonna say this on the joking side of things, but the one thing that DJI didn't look at in this drone is adding a special mount to mount a DSLR on the drone, because if a drone of this size could pick up a DSLR, that would be more than insane. But then again, that's a pretty stupid critique, and if they really do make this for the next model, I'm gonna be horrified. Now for a bit of an off-topic discussion. Once again, I'm sorry for my lack of uploads. I've been saying this for 4 videos in the past, because during the last 5 months I filmed only 5 videos, and that is genuinely because I had some sort of problem with my grades in my college that I'm studying in, and yeah, pretty much had to fix that. I had to solely concentrate on work, but you know, I'm back at it. I really do hope I can at least get 1 upload in a week, or maybe an upload in 2 weeks. I really hope I can probably upload few times a week when I get the time, because right now things are really looking sketchy for me. I have a ton of work on my hands and my milestone exams are coming up, so I constantly have to work, and I have no time for YouTube. But if you did enjoy the video, please do subscribe to the channel. I would, you know, beyond appreciate it. We're trying to reach 400 subscribers by April 8th. That's when I go on holiday. And yeah, see ya fellas.